Nick here from Tech Marketer, and I'm going to record how to create a geo-fenced audience. How I use these, I use them for my wife's craft business when we're at a craft show. For my day job, I use them for trade shows and stuff like that. So even though you make it an attendee list, you're not always going to get great matches on those attendee lists. I see about a 30 to 35% on B2B lists of matching on Facebook audiences. So what I started doing was creating geofences at the location of where the event's going to be. Now, just a brief description of what a geofence is. So you're going to do just like a pin drop audience, but then you're going to do exclusion zones around the 1 mile radius minimum you can do on Facebook to create a smaller area. So you're not targeting, especially if you're like a trade show event or a conference center or something like that. You want to target just a conference center area, not the entire thing. So you can pinpoint the people who are at the conference mostly and not just the entire space, the 1 mile radius. Because as you can see, when I get into this, it's going to be a pretty large audience, and still till we start to narrow this down. So we're going to get into it. So I've got the address copied from the event space we're going to be at next week. So we're going to go in. We're going to go search locations. I'll drop this address in here. And so sometimes you gotta find, see, Florida is so weird. So this is the address. This is a place we're going to. The address from the event space at Orlando, but it's Tangelo Park. I'm gonna zoom in. So first we're gonna go in, make it a 1 mile radius. We talked about that already. So as you can see, right here's the actual conference space. So I'm gonna do, grab that. I'm going to delete this one. Turn this back down to a 1 mile radius. I'm going to do a pin drop right here. Change that to a 1 mile radius. Click on here. Click exclude. Sometimes it's a little finicky, but there you go. I should have gone over this. So, without these exclusionary zones, it's going to be much higher. But right now, we're already narrowing it down to about 3,800 people is what Facebook is going to estimate is in this space, this available space now. So, there. I've even used these geofence audiences. Sorry about that. I've used these geofence audiences to target enterprise customers. So if you want to target if you have a very large business you want to target, or a group of people who are congregating at one place regularly, you can create this geofence and target those people. So, we narrowed this down to 3,200 people. I know what the attendee list for this event is, so it's probably not going to be that many. As you can see, we went from that 1 mile radius, I'm sorry, down to this group. So I'm actually I'm going to move this bottom pin. I'm going to remove it and drop a new one because it's cutting off some of the space. And this stuff's based on GPS and location data. So it may not be super precise, but we want to get as small of a space as we can, but also leave some room for error. Heck, there might be some people coming to the event that are going to be golfing, so we'll catch some of them, or even some of the golfers. Who knows? But this is a geofence. I hope you enjoy it, and have a great day.